Beautiful Sagittarius, this is Tammy from Spot On Psychic Readings. Thanks for stopping by today for your reading. This is for the middle of October. No, it's not. The middle of September. I jumped ahead. Maybe for some of you it is for October. I don't know. We'll find out, right? So anyway, thank you so much for coming in and for being on my channel and all your support. Some of you sent me super thanks, cash, which was so nice. You sent donations. You guys are just so supportive and you're such a fun sign to read for. Love you guys. You've got so many psychics and artists and healers and animal rescuers and beautiful high vibing Sagittarius on this channel. Really, I'm just so happy to have you here. I'm honored to read for you, really. So it is a collective reading, so just know it won't resonate for everybody. You all already know that. But I just wanted to say it is impossible to get it to fit for everybody every time, but I try. So today I'm really excited because I got new cards and it's the Divine Circus cards, okay? Now I'm going to be honest, I've never used these cards before, but I'm one big goosebump and I'm super excited. I have the book here because I don't know these cards yet. So I hope you'll be patient while we go through them because I know, I can feel it already. We are going to get an amazing message today, Sag. These cards are just alive. When I was getting them ready, you know, for the spread, before I even turned on the camera, I was like, wow, this is going to be so exciting. So I'm glad you're here. And if you're here, you meant to hear this message. Okay. So I'm going to pull the cards and let's see what comes up. This will be fun. I literally do not know these cards yet. Okay. But I like them a lot. Sagittarius. Let's see. I'm going to pull them by feel. And this is what my general collective needs to know for Sagittarius, okay? Such beautiful cards, too. What special messages does Sag need to know today? Sag needs to know a lot. There's a lot of messages here, so please hang in to the end so we'll get all the messages in to avoid any misunderstandings, okay? Okay, that one. All right, let's see what's coming up, Sag. Oh, these are so pretty. Look how pretty these are. Okay, I'll show you all of them. Let me dive in here. Oh, I love this. Okay, you're gonna love this too. Part of why I love this is because you're going to. I'm feeling your energy, okay? All right, I'm asking the guides where I should start. Okay, they want me to start here. This is the card that says meant for you. Okay. This reading was meant for you, no doubt. Let's see what this has to say. It is the first card in this deck, the very first card, okay? So, meant for you. I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'm going to paraphrase, but let's see what it says. You've voiced your intent. You're setting in motion a natural creative process, and I know a lot of you have done that. What you've summoned forth is now headed your way. Don't hesitate, refuse, or receive or pass on this gift to another. It's meant for you. How interesting. Grab this new opportunity. It's exactly what you've been waiting for, and what you've been waiting and wanting to create, and what truly makes your heart sing. Sag, what is rightfully yours, or will be very soon, is right in front of you. How exciting is that? Maybe you're caught up in a spiraling wave of new beginnings, or it's time to reach out and grab what's headed your way. Opportunity is the universe believing in you. Remember, this was meant for you. Don't worry if this opportunity seems to be leading you down a different path from what you expected. All paths lead us to where we need to be. Sometimes the universe just has a better idea of what will get us to our destination at the perfect time. And along that pathway, will be the most benefit for you. Trust what is happening. I've got so many goosebumps. I know some of you really needed to hear this. Can you see my arms? That's when things are really in alignment with spirit, which is why I mention it. Trust what's happening. Accept that you deserve good things to happen to you, and don't be shy. Now is the time to step up, open your mouth and your arms, and say, "Thank you, I accept." And this was meant for you. Okay? The message and this beautiful gift from the universe that's coming, meant for you. Wow, that was fun. Okay, let's keep going. So, Sag, and this was what represented you. This was in the position of what is, what's Sag's energy, all right? And it's like everything that's coming to you is meant for you, is what that said. Now, this is such a beautiful card, and this is for some of you musicians and artists and creatives out there. This is the voice of an angel, okay? And she has what looks like a dove flying over, all right, and a guitar. And let's see, this is number 13, and let's see what this message is for you. This is what's going to be most significant coming in for you, Sag, okay? Or what's significant, not what's coming in, but I mean what's significant around you at this time, what's in your aura right now, presently. You have something to say. There's a unique voice within you that wants to be expressed creatively in the world. Whether it's a conversation you need to have, a trust and truth stated, a song to be sung, or a book to be written, honor your voice. Know that it is inspired and can help not only your spiritual growth, but support others on their path as well. If you do not allow inspiration to flow, you will feel blocked, and as though something that needs to happen naturally is not happening. It is an uncomfortable sensation that can lead to feelings of depression, self-doubt, lack of confidence, and eventually wear away at your self-esteem. Sometimes we unintentionally hold ourselves back from expressing the inspirations, ideas, imaginations that we feel because we're afraid. A worthy expression of the idea. We're afraid that we'll be making it up, that we'll be judged or fail to deliver a worthy expression of the idea. Maybe we think someone else will do it better anyway, or we simply don't choose to value our inspiration enough to make it a priority in our lives, and we don't set aside time to devote energy to bring it to life. When the oracle of the voice of an angel, which is this, shows up, you are being given two pieces of advice. First, your idea, intuition, or imagination is not off base, but spot on for your own unique life journey. You are tapping into pure inspiration, and the divine muse of creativity is blessing you. If you feel blocked or uncertain about how to direct your creativity, the universe is letting you know you are being sent a muse, the inspiration you need to find your own true voice. Secondly, you are being asked to have trust, courage, and confidence in yourself and to follow through on the gift of an idea that has been given to you. So think about what gifts of ideas have been given to you, okay? This is not the time to keep quiet, play it safe, or hold yourself back, or allow others to step up and speak for you. It is your time to speak your truth, to express yourself and have confidence in your own ideas and inspirations and in your own voice. This confirms that the time has come, or will very soon, for these ideas to transform into a physical reality. They will require action in the physical world, and therefore you will attract opportunities to bring what started as a wonderful idea into a material reality. Wow. How exciting is that, Sagittarius? Okay, that's what's all around in your energy at this time. The time is now. You have the voice of an angel. Okay? All right, let's keep going. I hope you all are enjoying this. I think these are beautiful messages. The next one is the Joker is wild. Okay, I'm going to see what message comes up. Now this is in the position of being maybe a conflict for you at this time. Okay, we'll see what this is. I don't know. Again, I'm new at these cards, and I'm going to see what they say. Okay, thanks for being patient while I look these up. Okay. The universe has a sense of humor, but never at your expense. It is laughing with you, not at you. You'll see this for yourself as the Joker weaves her magic in your life, bringing you the grace that is beyond all reason, the necessary ingredient to ensure your win with the hand you have been dealt by life. There's nothing impossible when the Joker appears. Her wild ways can transform a losing streak into a lifelong love affair with Lady Luck. And again, remember, this card was in the position of what's maybe being a conflict for you at this time, okay? It says, strap yourself in and prepare for the ride of a lifetime. The Joker has come to you, and the Joker is wild. Strap yourself in. Unpredictable and brilliant, she brings you a message. You are being empowered to overcome all odds. So you are going to win. No doubts, no dramas, but not necessarily in a way you expect either. She is sending the best possible situation to you even now. It might startle you like a sudden light in the middle of the night, but it will be welcome nonetheless. It's the card to beat all others, no matter how they may seem to have the upper hand or how many forces seem to be against you. Even if you feel like a lone wolf about to be mauled by a pack of hungry lions, the Joker always wins. She comes out of the blue and the changes in destiny from darkness to light. She brings the brilliant solution that ends the problem, the way that is best and brightest. You probably won't see it coming. It will probably be in a way that subverts everything you once believed to be true. But it will be a welcome trick by the universe, a loving joke that opens your heart and helps you realize that this vast impersonal universe personally knows and cares for you. Okay, in the conflict position. All right, let's see what else, Sag. This is so fun. I hope you all are enjoying this reading because there are some really important, deep messages here for you all today. You know, I always use some kind of different cards for Sag because you all, I know you want to go deeper. You know, Sag doesn't want to stay up here. It's like, no, let's dive deep. Let's see what's down in there. Let's dig at this, okay? So here's your next card coming up, the Brilliant Virgin, okay? This is the card number 5. This is the card of what's in your aura, what's kind of maybe hanging over you at this time, okay? In a world where we are bombarded daily with differing opinions and ideas, remaining true to you and your own point of view is nothing short of brilliant. Isn't that the truth? Let go of confusion, distortion, comparison, and compromise. You do not need to compare yourself to another or measure up to anyone or anything else. What matters to you and your successful life journey is to be in touch with your own truths. You know what you feel, no matter what anyone else says or believes. Stay true to you. We need to be bold of heart and have a lot of faith when there is an idea within us yet to be manifested in the world. We have to trust what we see in our hearts, even if sometimes in the eyes of our heads see things rather differently. We have to trust that the inner vision, the hope, the dream within us is going to be strong enough to stand the rigors of birth and to be able to come to life in the world. Sometimes we have to trust that we are enough, that we have enough goodness, value, and worth, and so are worth the time, effort, patience, and commitment required to transform our ideas into reality. The Oracle of the Brilliant Virgin, which is this card, brings to you a message. Stay true to you and your course. Do not allow yourself to be swayed by another, no matter how well-meaning their intentions may be or how impressive their arguments may seem. Some people may not get it straight away. You are meant to be original. Okay? This is what's in your aura, what's kind of hanging over you at this time. Okay? So let's see what else. Sag, I don't know about you all, but I'm really feeling this energy a lot. Okay, so we've got the Clown of Crossroads. Clown of Crossroads coming up, okay? And this is number 32. Now, this is what would be deeper down under the Brilliant Virgin. So the Brilliant Virgin's more up here. This is more what's deep down in what you're feeling, okay? The card of number 32. Opportunity is upon you. Though it may seem like a farewell to what you have known, this chance is a crossroad, a time when you can go left or right. You cannot continue with everything as it has been. And this means that something will have to be released for something else to be gained. It is time for you to take your chances and make a choice. So part of this is about choices, crossroads, all right? And this is what's deeper down. The Clown of Crossroads comes to you when you are at a choice point, a time for you to make a decision and realize your life does not have to continue on as it has been anymore. You are at a pattern-breaking, life-changing moment, or will be soon. Or you can try to continue with the status quo, keeping things the same as they are now for as long as you can. However, in doing so, you may be saying no to the pathway opening up for you, leading to a different life ahead. Interesting. In nature, all things must grow. What is suitable for one phase of development might be unduly constraining and inadequately stimulating for the next phase of growth. When the Clown of Crossroads comes to you, she tells you that it's time for you for a new phase. She tells you that it's time for a new phase of life to begin. You cannot continue on without making a clear choice, a commitment to what matters to you, a decision to see something through, or to let it go once and for all. Be patient as you feel for the truth of your choice, while remaining courageous enough not to procrastinate and become stuck in the indecision. The crossroad often means leaving something behind as a rite of passage. You cannot take your whole life with you into the new territory. Certain people may be able to change and grow along with you, but other relationships, situations, and circumstances will have to be sacrificed on the altar of new life. This can be difficult, and you must honor your loss while at the same time remembering that it's a sacred purpose and it will ultimately bring you greater joy. I feel this sadness coming up, Sag, right now for a lot of you hearing that, and hope this is a helpful message because I do feel the sadness there. For now you are in the mourning for a mourning. There is the letting go and releasing and in readiness of a new beginning. You may feel excited and sad. And if you are grieving, know that your tears are cleansing you, freeing you from the past, and watering the new seeds in your garden of life. This is really touching me. I hope it is you. If you are already at the point of excitement, but perhaps also fear, as you contemplate the risk of leaping into the unknown destiny, take heart. It is your time to leap. And when the timing is right, whomever and whatever is required to catch you at the other side of your leap shall be there. Wow. Sag, I hope you're still watching. This is a really powerful message there. And it got me, really touched me a lot. Okay, let's keep going. We have a few more, okay? All right, so we've got Ra, Ra, Ra. Ra, Ra, Ra. Number 10, let's see what this message is. And this would be the equivalent of what's probably moving into your past, Sag, okay? We'll see. For some of you, this would be something that's happening right now, moving into the past, okay? Have you had enough of the dark side of life? Oh, yeah, I hope this is moving into the past. I know for sure I can answer yes to that. I've had enough of the dark side. Fear, doubt, uncertainty, anxiety, frustration, and believing that you cannot manifest your dreams are signs you've been in the darkness too long, and it's time to step out of the darkness and into the light. And I would add to that, sometimes we're not meaning to stand in the darkness. There is a dark side. There is, and it bothers people of the light a lot. So I just wanted to interject that. Anyway, it takes a lot of courage to leave darkness behind and embrace the light. To step into the light means that you give up attachments and drama and stories of suffering and the pain of the past. You don't deny your struggles or your pain, but you know it's possible to let it go in favor of trust, reassurance, comfort, commitment, and what holds meaning for you again and again and again, for as often as needs be until you are free. Sometimes the courage of stepping into the light means a willingness to set aside the mental anguish and say, today, I just choose to trust that everything's going to work out according to a higher and unconditionally loving divine plan that has my best interests at heart. It means that you acknowledge what you've gone through without needing to keep score. It means that you are willing to pay more attention to what is happening at this moment and to believe wholeheartedly that the universe is working with you, not against you. Okay, so this is all moving into the past. If some of you felt like you're being bothered by the dark side, or that you're in the dark needing to come into the light, things like that, you are. You're leaving that behind. Okay, here's the future coming up, Sag. This would be considered the immediate future. This is the dark Harlequin. Okay, number 27. Hang in there with me, Sag. I think you're going to love these messages. These are really, really interesting. Okay, the dark Harlequin. And again, this is immediate future. Okay? Bells are ringing from deep inside. Something that once had to hide is seeking your attention. It wants out. It wants to be free. As you release what was once shut away, your discomfort shall turn to glee. You are a spiritual adventurer. Yeah, Sag definitely is a spiritual adventurer. You are not afraid to go on the edge of what you know, of who you have believed yourself to be. Even when before there lies the darkness of unknown worlds, of undiscovered parts of you, even when you feel uncertainty, discomfort, or doubt, you are still willing, even if quaking in your boots, to figure out what it's all about. This fine and fierce attitude gives you a special kind of grace, the grace to discover that you are a living, wild, divinely free, and empowered force, ready to be reckoned with in this world. That discovery sets you free from fear and unleashes you upon a path of loving, wild creation and joyful abandon. So you have come to a place in you and in your life where you don't know. You don't know what's happening. You don't know how to work through it. You don't know who you are. Well, not all of who you are. You don't know what you don't know. You are at a point, you don't know what you don't know. I got the goosebumps on that. You're at a point of not knowing because you are growing. There will be surprises. And again, we're looking at the future here, Sag, so there will be surprises coming up here in the beginning of, the middle of September for you, okay? There will be discoveries, all right? You will feel awkward at times, like you're trying to see in the dark. You'll wonder if you're supposed to be so confused, if you're supposed to feel like you aren't sure who you are anymore, or even if the things that once made sense to you in your life are supposed to seem so fragile, as though life, once rock solid, actually turns out to be a house of cards. The answer, of course, is yes. Yes, it's a royally divine mess. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to let there be some inner rattling and rampaging. The Dark Harlequin card comes to you at a time when you're naturally diving into the darkness for a healing purpose. So ask the difficult questions. Do things you wouldn't normally do. Experiment with thinking in ways you wouldn't normally think. Be willing to let everything change for the better by first letting go of how things are now. The messier your inner world seems to be right now, the more you can expect complete and utter transformation as a new order comes into form. Expect the unexpected, for you were born to grow into what is happening now. It's time to let the wild thing within out. Really interesting. I think, what I take from that is the middle of September is going to be a crazy ride, Sag. I do. I think there's going to be this rumbling inside you, like, of changes and wanting to get out and wanting to make some different decisions and pathways and things like that, and really go on your creative pursuits, and rethinking everything. Okay? I think it's going to be a period of even more growth for Sag. Okay, the next card, and this would be the more extended future, I would say going into October. Okay, and this is confetti, so I would say from middle of September into October. All right, this is number 34. Hang in there with me, Sag, because these messages are quite deep. And if you didn't see the beginning of the reading, these are my new cards, the Divine Circus cards, and I don't know them yet. This is literally, I am doing my very first reading for you with these cards, okay? And I knew Sag would love these cards, so that's why. All right, so here we go. Confetti, and this is another future card. This is more extended future. You will soon have cause for celebration. Celebration coming up. October. Whether a big win or a token gain, affirming that the best is yet to come, sweet success is headed your way. Prepare to celebrate. Okay, that's pretty cool. Prepare to celebrate. It's time to be a party person, to find the celebrity spirit within. Maybe you already feel it, or maybe it's the last thing in the world that you can imagine feeling right now. But whether it's on your radar or not, a cause for celebration is imminent. Imminent. So can you put yourself in the party mood? It starts with a carnival attitude and a pleasure-seeking state of mind. Can you allow for pleasure, for play? Yes, there's much to do always, but sometimes all that can happen more quickly and easier another day. In other words, let that stuff go and have fun. Celebrate. For now, the Oracle of Confetti suggests your time and energy are best spent in playfulness. Nice. That is the most enjoyable piece of spiritual guidance you're probably ever going to receive, so relish it. Don't wait for another moment to get your celebratory vibe on. Confetti also brings you a message that if you want more success, more happiness, and more celebration in your life, you can enhance that right now by being happy for the success of others around you. Do you know that success is like a wave? When you genuinely congratulate another and feel happy for their happiness, your own energy field gets a jolt of that same energy. A beautiful message. You attract it into your own life. You deserve success for all you've accomplished just as much as anyone else. So be happy for another, even if part of you wonders if there's enough to go around, if maybe they've taken your piece of the pie, or if you wonder if their success is really deserved. Let such thoughts go without adding to their power by either being embarrassed about them or trying to pretend they don't exist or feeling that you're a bad person for thinking that way. Just take charge and choose how you want to respond to another's victory. Maybe you can even respond to your own doubts by saying, this person is having their turn, which means my turn will be coming sooner. Be happy for them and happy for you. And enjoy this oracle, which lets you know that the universe is giving you notice of a party, and you are most definitely meant to attend, and it is heading your way. That is so exciting, Sag. Seriously. Okay, and now we've got the final card here in this particular reading. Okay, this is the Good Geisha. It did come up reversed meaning, so let's see what this is. I really don't know if these cards have reversed meaning, but I always read reversed meaning on all cards. So let's see what this says. Oops, 18. Okay, the good geisha. You are clever, and again, this did come up reversed, so we'll see if we can work with this. You are clever. You know how to play on an impressive game of strategy to win approval and allies. Even without always noticing it consciously, you can sense what people want. Sometimes you are so good at showing others what they want that you forget how beautiful you are when you are just being you. But your time has come, the time to unveil the one true, real you and attract the allies who are not interested in what you can do for them, but who love you for who you really are. You know, when this came up upside down, I think what it means is a lot of you are already there. You've already let go of that sort of thing, of being a people pleaser, is what I'm getting from this so far. But let me keep going with this, okay? You are ready to opt out of a game that most people play unconsciously, and it's a game of image and appearance at the expense of true self. So many people are used to playing this game that they no longer realize that they are playing it. They live behind masks that appeal to others, but slowly starve their let me start that over. They live behind masks that appeal to others, but slowly starve their authentic self, denying if the opportunity to experience being seen and receive real love. Any promise of success, love, or wealth that begins with you contorting yourself into something that you are not is a false promise. It cannot deliver anything worthy of you. You are not one of those fearful souls, but you know what it's like to have been caged in an invisible prison, a way of thinking and being that is not good for you. In times gone by, your soul has been shackled, your voice silenced, your true beauty hidden under a more appropriate and acceptable, in quotes, guises. Your intentions misunderstood and your words misconstrued. You've been like a beautiful, wild creature, captured, though somehow you could be tamed and changed. Fortunately, your sacred rage and divine defiance has rattled the cage of your past, forcing the door to swing open. You can and must continue to set yourself free. Be free from the expectations, opinions, and projections of others. Be free even from the self-image that you convinced yourself you were supposed to be. Be unafraid to discover the depths of your own being coming into life. If you do not, you shall bind yourself to a life far bland for the color and majesty of your soul. Being what another wants you to be is a false promise of love, and you are destined for real, wild, pure, and true love. Make sure you start giving it to yourself, and then you can share it with others and receive from it too. And again, that was the Good Geisha, but it did come up reversed, so I feel like you're already there, Sag. You've already done that. You've already been through that. So I hope that you all enjoyed this reading from the Divine Circus today. Again, my first reading with these cards as I learned them with you, and I hope you enjoyed it. I feel like these are amazing messages, honestly. I think I like this deck. I like it a lot. So anyway, thanks so much for coming in. And again, I really appreciate all of your subscriptions. I have the most amazing subscribers on all of YouTube. I know I do. So you all take good care, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye.